Hi everyone, welcome to Holiday Ornaments. I'm Miss Julia and today we're going to be making our Pom Pom pine cones. For this project you will need your pine cone, your bag that has the glue dots, the shiny white pom-poms, and some string, and the yellow pom-pom. You might want your scissors, any of your extra glue dots, and you might want your glue. You can choose to either use your glue or your glue dots to help stick the pom-poms onto your pine cone. You can make that choice depending on how many glue dots you have left. You can pause the video here and get your supplies out of your kit. Now that you've had a chance to get your supplies, I'm going to take my things out of my bag. And the first thing I'm going to do is, you have two pieces of string here. You can choose which one you'd like to make the loop at your top, either the white string or this red and green string. I think I'm going to use the white string for mine. So the first thing I'm going to do is work on tying a little bit of it up here where the pine cone is small but still kind of folds over. So the first thing I'm going to do is tie a little bit of a loop, a little knot here, about halfway, so I have a little loop here. So what I'll do is I'm going to fold my string over in half like this. I'm going to take my finger and carefully wrap the ends around to make sort of an X shape. See the X shape right there? And then I'm going to take my loose ends and I'm going to slip the circle part off of my finger and tuck them inside to make a little knot. And then I'm going to carefully pull on the ends and kind of on the loop. And I want my loop to be a little small so that my ends are long and I have more to work with. So I'll carefully move my knot as it gets tighter. And now I have a little loop to hang my ornament with. And then I can take these extra bits on the bottom and find a good spot here on my pine cone and wrap them around. And then I can make a little X, take my loop, put it, or my end, and put it through the loop and tie it tight so that I can have my loop secured onto my pine cone. So there is my loop secured onto my pine cone, and I can even take these ends and kind of weave them down my pine cone and make another knot to help make it more secure. And if you need to, you can ask your grown-up to help you with this part, since the end of your yarn might be kind of short. And if you're having problems with the end of your yarn being a little short, you can use some of the leftover yarn from your yarn wrapped wreath instead. I'm going to just leave my little extra bits because as I put in pom-poms, I can kind of push these in so that they're not in the way anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use some of my school glue to help me stick in my pom-poms. So what I'm going to do is find a spot where I'd like to put a pom-pom. I'll take a little bit of glue and put it onto my pine cone. And then I'm going to pick a pom-pom that will fit in there and I'll just stick it in. And I can go around my pine cone and do that wherever I see spots that a pom-pom would fit. You can choose to have yours all next to each other or spaced out, however you would like. And I'm going to save this yellow one to put on the very top of my pine cone though. If you want to put it somewhere else, you can do that. It's your ornament, but that otherwise, if you want to put it at the top, it will kind of look like a star on the top of your pom-pom pine cone. So I'll go ahead and do this other side now. You can stick yours however you think that they look good. You can either kind of go in a pattern, more like I'm doing, or you can put them random, however you want. I think I'm going to put one here though too to kind of cover up the end of my yarn. Put one here where I put that glue. Put some here. Put one maybe here because that's a really big spot. All the pine cones are a little bit different too, so you'll just have to figure out where you can stick pom-poms in yours. There we go. That's all of my pom-poms. And then I'm going to take this last one, and you can either use your glue dots or your glue. And I'm just going to use my glue, and I'll stick some glue here on the top. And I can stick my yellow pom-pom on top like a little star on top. And then you'll want to let this dry fully before you try to hang it anywhere. Probably overnight will be best. So I hope you enjoy making your pom-pom pine cones, and I hope you've enjoyed making all of the different ornaments for our kit. And remember, if you want to show off any of your ornaments that you've made, if your grown-up says it's okay, you can post them in the classroom. Bye!